Welcome to IAYTD and welcome to Comic Fights. This week we have two orphaned billionaires fighting it out. We've got Iron Fist versus Batman. So let's start with Iron Fist Danny Rand. Iron Fist is an orphan whose parents were killed in a plane crash, and he was taken and raised in the city of Kunlun, which is like this mystical city that's kind of in another dimension. And he was raised and taught to become a warrior, and he became the best warrior that exists there, which means he is then eligible to fight for the right to become the Iron Fist, which is like the best of the best. And to do this, he has to defeat some incredible people, some of the best warriors that they have, which culminates with defeating a dragon called Shao the Undying. So when he defeats this dragon, it basically gives him the ability to summon and control his life energy, the chi that he has. And you can do a lot of things with this. The Wikipedia page for like what he can do is incredible because he's used this for a lot of different reasons. But the main way that he uses this and the way that gives him his name is to force all of this chi into a fist, which is basically indestructible and incredibly powerful. Powerful enough that he can stop an oncoming train, or he can knock someone unconscious like Colossus from the X-Men, someone that is usually unhurtable. Basically, he knocks out. That this strength is incredible. He can also use this chi for a lot of other reasons. He can heal himself or others. He can use it as like a ranged weapon where he can kind of summon Shao the Undying and like these dragon fireball kind of things. He can do a lot with this chi. In the fight against Batman, some other things that might come in handy, he can use the chi to expel toxins or anything that's in his system. He can do it that way. He can create illusions around him, and so he can use that to maybe trick Batman. Or if anything is shot at him, any sort of energy weapon, he can absorb or redirect that energy using the chi. So some of those things might come into play if Batman tries to use that against him. But in addition to all of that supernatural stuff, you have to remember that he is the best of the best in terms of martial arts. That he defeated everyone that has been raised and trained to be a martial artist. He defeated them. He defeated dragons. He's defeated the best fighters in the Marvel Universe. So when you think about martial arts, he is the best. So we cannot understate that. In the Marvel Universe, we've seen him use martial arts in a couple different ways to maneuver around someone's strengths. So for example, facing off against Spider-Man, he was able to be so unpredictable that he could avoid the spider sense, that he could hit Spider-Man without the sense going off. He can use pressure points. He knows the human body and what connects where, and he can instantly kill someone if he wanted to. Danny Rand is not a go out and kill everyone sort of person, but in this fight to the death, he would be able to know exactly where to hit Batman to kill him instantly. So that sounds like a lot to overcome. So let's talk about Bruce Wayne, the Batman, and what he brings to the table. Batman is also a billionaire, also an orphan with billions of dollars of tech and gadgets to help him fight crime. So we're going to talk about him without the gear first. He is also an incredibly trained martial artist, trained by the League of Assassins and trained by a lot of different people. He is an incredible fighter. Batman's biggest strength here, though, is that he is a detective. So he is able to figure out someone's weakness. He's able to figure out someone's identity. He is able to figure things out before he gets to the fight. He doesn't just show up to brawl, but he is investigating, and he is the best at that. Now let's talk about what Batman wears and those gadgets. He wears basically a Kevlar suit that is bulletproof, near impossible to hurt him, but we're talking about the Iron Fist. So for most normal weapons, impossible. Batman might have the advantage here in terms of traversing the environment. That he has grappling hooks and the cape that allow him to travel upwards and downwards and evade very quickly, that Iron Fist isn't going to have that opportunity. He's not going to have those options. His helmet has infrared and sonar and like different technologies in it in the helmet to see his gear. Like he has smoke pellets, he's got batarangs he can throw. He has a lot of weapons always on him that he's able to use here. So now I want you to think about this. Batman has all sorts of gear and technology, and he is the best detective in the world against the Iron Fist, who is the best martial artist in the world and able to harness chi for all sorts of different effects. So they know about each other, they know that they're going to fight, and they're going to go for the kill. Okay, so what happens? I want you to use your knowledge about those two characters and lay out the scenario. How does this play out and who wins? Next week, we'll shout out the best answer, just like we're about to do now with last week's fight, the Black Canary versus Black Widow. We had a couple really great comments, but we're going to go with this one from the Emerald Archer. Dinah Laurel Lance is one of the best fighters in the DC universe. Black Canary fought multiple combatants at once. She's been trained by Green Arrow, the best archer in the DC universe. Let's not forget the Canary cry. It is so powerful it can hold her body weight off the ground. It made Superman's ears bleed. Superman, the guy who fought a rampaging monster and died. Yeah, Black Widow is skilled, but if she is hit with the Canary cry, it is game over. So it seems like Black Canary's supernatural ability to kind of do the Canary cry, to summon that vocal energy and do massive damage, is going to outweigh any sort of spy techniques or any sort of gadgetry that Black Widow would probably have. Wouldn't be able to compensate for what Black Canary can do. So the win goes to Black Canary. So that is it for this week. Give me your best comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Friday.